What's up, everybody? Ian and Irina here, taking you through a little work break, kind of like a nice little stretch that's going to kind of wind up the whole body. This is called the Bretzel. So what we're going to do is get into the 90-90. It's not necessarily as important as usual to really get 90-degree angles. So for example, if you wanted to kind of bend this a little bit more because it's more comfortable there, if you wanted to make this back knee a little bit more forward or like this, that's usually like 1,000,000 times more comfortable for people. So for Irina, we're gonna make her uncomfortable. But for everybody else, just know that you can go a little bit less and like that's okay. So what we're trying to do is, again, wind up the whole body. So what I want her to do is get nice and tall. We're gonna actually put her left hand over here and her right hand here. So we're turning her whole body this way. And you're gonna go ahead and see the other view. We'll do both sides, but this way you can kind of see the back view also. So we wanna think about being at least 5, so come a little bit closer to me. Yeah, like at least 5 or 6 inches away, and you can kind of mess around with it. Now, one of the big things about this stretch is the pit of the elbow has to rotate away. So she's literally trying to rotate the pit of the elbow away, and that should really wind up everything. You should essentially feel a stretch to your left glute, and it can go anywhere around to this whole side because you can literally see that this is basically stretching. So now we're just gonna stay here we're gonna do 20 breaths. And think that you could probably do 2 minutes. That would be another marker. We're maybe not gonna do 20 breaths. We'll do, a nice amount of time. Try your best to take some nice, good, relaxed inhales and long exhales. And we'll go through the different ways that you can progress this. So a stretch through any of this stuff too is also okay. So like the hip flexor in the front or any of that. Let's see, the next one is going to be to take your right hand and go palm up and just place it on the ground like this and then face this way. Yeah, there you go, good. So by winding that shoulder up and putting the palm on the ground like this, that increases the stretch. You get into the wrist a little bit, get into the shoulder even more. Now, the next one that we could do is we can slide that hand under the other one. So it just looks like that. And then you can continue that lock there. So that should really wind up. Now you should feel more of this. Do you feel that? Good. So same thing, relaxed breaths. And now the final one that you can try to do is basically to almost shift to your right a little bit so that you're gonna kind of lean right. No, keep your hands the same though. So keep your hands exactly where they're. Yeah, so just there you go. And that should wind up a lot of the spine. And now just take a couple of breaths here. So we're just going nice and easy. Again, your whole body is really wound up in a huge stretch here. So don't try to force any of your inhales. Just whatever it gives you. There's certain spots that can't get air right now, and there's certain spots where the air should be pushed to. You don't even need to know them. You just say, relaxed inhale, long exhale, pause. When you pause, it should almost feel like you're able to kind of sink just a little bit deeper into it, like part of your tension that was holding you back lets go a little bit. And we're just gonna do 15 more seconds and then we'll switch sides. So just a nice, really easy way to get through this stuff. We've been using this for years off and on here and there. We wanted to add it to the work breaks because it can get a lot of different things all at once. And it's a really great way to cool down after your workout. So if you do a really intense workout, especially lower body, it's a good way to stretch and just kind of open things up all in one position. So let's go ahead and flip around and switch sides. And you'll still face the same way. You're just gonna put your right hip in the front and your left on the back. Good, yeah, and let's have you, yeah, there you go. So we got that nice 90-degree angle in the front here. We're gonna let you get more comfortable here. Yeah, that feels better, right? There you go. And now turn around. So mess around with it. Everybody's different. I know I was joking about kind of putting her in the toughest position. So you're here, you're turned around. When you want to, you can flip this over, and then you're eventually gonna slide it under, and then you're gonna shift to the side. And that shift to the side is what should open up the left back ribs, the left back shoulder, and all of this stuff across there. Nice, big, relaxing inhales, long exhales. Try to make your exhales as full as you can, meaning you get rid of everything, and then just sink into it. The last cherry on top that we didn't do on the other side is you can actually look right. So if you look right a little bit, it'll kind of open everything up, kind of integrate the neck and all the tissue that runs up into the neck. We're just gonna do about 45 more seconds here. Make sure when you're inhaling, you're not shrugging, your mouth is sealed. So you could actually do this whole entire routine with your mouth closed, meaning you're inhaling and exhaling out through your nose. Tongue is on the roof of the mouth during the inhales. If you want to go out through the mouth, you can. You can experiment with the foggy sigh as you sink into it deeper. About 20 seconds left. 2 minutes is a good marker, so say you got used to this, you're gonna do it without the video. Nice 2 minutes could really work out well. Probably wouldn't do it for any less than 30 seconds if you wanna feel the benefits of it. Good. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out. Should be kind of, you're unwinding your whole body, so you should really want to come out of that nice and slow. So that's how we're going to do the Bretzel. Nice little thing to just throw in whenever you want. Nice little work break. Get your whole entire body moving in one direction and winding up. And do both sides to make sure you're even. Enjoy the rest of your day and let us know if you have any questions.